Yo, welcome. Welcome. You have made it once again to this wonderful show, Real Talk Real Estate. Thank you.
Yes.
I just want to thank you for.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey.
That was some
Excited
jam
to be
and
back.
jams. Yeah.
Hey, you know.
That was some jam and jams.
Well, I learned my lesson.
Did you
Let's
write?
just say.
Did you write that music, Chris?
How did you learn your lesson there, Chris? Like what happened?
I don't want to talk about that. We've got so many things to talk about today. I think we should just, jump right over that.
Let's jump right over it.
You know what I mean? Like, I think that would be the.
Okay.
Oh, so much fun. Next time. Maybe next time.
I mean,
Next time.
It's been a while. We got some catching up to do.
Heck yeah. We missed everybody,
Oh,
man.
Yes.
We had, 3 weeks off because somebody was traveling and decided to leave us for 3 weeks. Not Chris and I. This was not us. We didn't go.
We've been here.
We've been here. We didn't get to go anywhere fun.
Haven't gone anywhere.
So that leaves Brian. Where did you go, Brian?
Who else could it have been?
What is that?
Nothing. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Where'd you go?
Wow.
What were you? Yeah.
So we were in New Jersey for a couple days, and then we went to Portugal, and then we went to Spain. The reason we went to Spain was for the Mad Cool concert. So that's actually my favorite picture. My favorite picture of Carrie and I.
It's really good.
It is so good. It is so good. And I love her top. I'm hoping that she got that here, but I'm sure she got it somewhere fun over there.
She actually got it in Madrid.
Yeah,
and,
of course.
So tomorrow is our 28-year wedding anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Oh my
Sucker.
gosh. Yeah, so you guys, you celebrated your birthday. I'm not going to tell everybody how old you are, but
29.
A 29-year birthday in New Jersey,
29.
and you got to go to baseball games and eat hot dogs and eat really good.
I
saw pictures of all the food you guys were eating. It was stupid good. And then all the fun stuff, being able to watch what you do and then chat with you when it's like the middle of the night via text message in Portugal. That was fun too. So yeah.
We didn't get home until 4 a.m. every night because it's hot during the day and they do the shows later on at night.
Crazy.
So that you're there overnight. So
and then who's this band that we're looking at right there? The red screen.
I believe that's Muse.
Muse. Okay, yeah, because you saw Kings of Leon, you saw The Killers, you saw Metallica, Imagine Dragons. Who else am I missing? Florence and the Machine. Did you see her too?
Machine.
Yeah, she's really good. That's awesome.
Modest Mouse. There were a ton of shows. I mean, there were a couple cancellations, but nothing crazy. So
interesting. And what I thought
was
go ahead.
Sorry. Oh, go ahead.
I was saying the tickets, you said that there's not as much scalping going on for concert tickets off in Europe, and I thought that was super interesting because here you can't get a hold of tickets within the first 5 minutes of your favorite bands, but it seemed like that was an easier experience for you, so I thought that was pretty interesting.
So, here a 4-day music festival would be somewhere between $800 and $1,000 a ticket.
Right.
And there it was $200 for the whole show, for the whole
fun.
4 days.
Did you guys stay in a castle? I think that Spain has castles or Portugal's or you were saying
they
castles?
both have castles. Yes, they both have castles. But no, we did not. We stayed in some Airbnbs. The picture that's on there is that's in Nazaré. And that's where if you've ever seen the show 100-Foot Wave, that's where that's around. So like last October, there was a 115-foot wave that actually got ridden there. So it was super cool.
That's cool. What is this one
here? That's the lighthouse that overlooks where the waves come in and hit.
Wow.
But even when we were there during that, it was 25-foot waves.
Yep.
And then but into the fall and winter, it's 100-foot and above. So it's pretty sweet. Yeah.
I'm so glad you guys got to get out of Dodge for a little bit, and we didn't have anything super crazy going on when you were away, and we held it down. No. Good high five, Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, we totally hooked it up.
Yep.
Totally took care of it. It was awesome.
Totally took care of everything.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
We got to.
That's what we do.
We got to unlight some fires and light some fires, all at the same time.
Yeah, and answer some really good questions.
Yeah, absolutely.
And some not so good questions.
Yeah, all the time. Let's mention our favorite things real quick before we roll it.
Is it favorite
things. Yes. Do it.
Hey, well, you know what?
What?
I wanted to mention some of my favorite things.
What? We can go back to this picture?
Yeah, I will.
What?
Look. So this is one of my
Really?
favorite things. His
What?
name's Brian.
Oh, Brian's your favorite thing.
Also, one of my favorite things here is my beautiful wife,
Oh.
Shannon.
Oh, in case you guys didn't know, we're married. This
Just
is
in
my
case.
husband.
Yeah, look, our names are even the same.
So
huh?
weird.
I mean, it's awesome. So,
Who knew?
Yeah.
Who knew?
Yep, who
Who
knew?
knew?
Yep, and
right,
go do
and-
it. Show it. Oh, the fire
we should have got
sauce.
some of that on the Prime Day.
Oh, we should have. I didn't
That
even
was
look
so
at the Prime Day
dumb.
for that.
Oh,
Oh, boo, fail. Stupid. I'm sorry,
Next time,
guys.
next time.
That was dumb.
Don't they
We're
do
get-
like 2 Prime Days a year now? Isn't it
Yeah,
like
we're
2 of
getting
them
low
a year?
on our.
yeah, I
we're
think they're
getting
going to do
low.
more Prime Days.
I will tell you guys though that we made the Taco Bell Mexican pizza on our griddle recently. Damn. Just saying, I don't need Taco Bell. I can
sweet.
make it my damn self. So it was so good. And then we heard the Kraken.
If you could crack
yeah.
one of those for us.
Yeah, if you could crack one next time, Brian, so everybody
we'd
can
be-
actually
Yeah, next
hear
time.
what we hear.
Yeah.
Also, my favorite
They-
thing right now. What's that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my air
A
conditioner.
little bit of AC.
It has been
Yeah.
hot, and I thank it for every day for its hard work.
Let's talk about the other end of that spectrum, though.
What?
So, yes, while I am thankful for the very cool air that I get from my air conditioning in this home, so thankful for that. However, what I'm not thankful for, and I know that sounds bad, is the freezing of my Samsung refrigerator. What a piece of garbage. I mean, do not. I repeat, do not. Listen, mark my words, write it down. Fold it up real
Very
nice.
important.
Keep it in a great,
Yeah.
in a memorable place.
Yeah.
Know where you.
Don't
do
buy it.
not.
Don't buy it.
Do not. Whatever you do, buy a Samsung refrigerator.
Yeah,
Do not.
don't do it. It's not a good
Wasn't-
There's a
thing.
it wasn't
class
a pleasant
action
experience?
lawsuit.
No.
There's a class action lawsuit on the fridges. It is an absolute nightmare.
You're going downhill. We need positive.
Yeah,
I
he's
want to go.
saying.
I want to
I'm
go
just
over
saying.
here. Go over
All right,
here. This is
all
my
right.
other favorite thing.
You know,
Show it.
yeah,
I don't know how to do it. Crumble cookies. Have you guys had those?
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
They're made by the
I'll shoot up for those.
They're made by the devil.
That's-
They're really freaking good. I wanted to share that we got a phone call on Wednesday. Yesterday was Thursday. The little craft place that's near my house that I've been to called Brush Crazy. So shout out to them. They called me and they're like, "You guys have $50 in crazy cash," and I was like, "Crazy cash? What does that mean?" Like I don't even know what that means. Somehow I got a gift card or something to their place. So we took the girls in, and of course it expired. Called me on Wednesday. It expires
tomorrow.
Thursday. So get in here fast and use your $50. And I had it in my head literally that would be able to go in and do a project for $50. That did not happen. We spent above and beyond that with what we chose to do. Chris did this fun koi fish. Avery did a plate with a rooster on it, and Araya did like a little cup.
Now, understand, they're going to bake these. This is all glazed.
Yeah.
So this is not the finished product. It should look, shiny and beautiful and have awesome texture. And,
Yep.
we're super excited for it.
Yeah,
So,
it was really fun to go do
Yeah.
and then have like a little craft time with the girls.
Yeah.
And then
this is Araya's unicorn cup. She
you-
could have took any cup.
She didn't matter. She just wanted to paint it. It was
Don't know why I had to have a
and then
unicorn
and
on
then
it.
this one was the inspiration for Avery's cup or Avery's plate. So I'll kind of cruise back. The original rooster, and then that's the one that she created. So
Pretty good.
yeah, it was fun. We'll show the final products, and then when we get them back here in like 10 days. So last night I'm working. I was working late. I was working late on some things for work and kind of, not
Down
I
a
should
rabbit
have-
hole.
there's no reason I should have been online at 8:00 at night, working, and then I checked one of my emails and I got an
Was
email.
it 8 o'clock at night or was it after we watched Better Call Saul?
It was it was probably both because after either way.
Because that was much later than 8 o'clock.
Yeah, either way. So I'm scrolling and I'm checking emails and I get a email invitation or a pre-sale code for Taylor Swift. Okay. So I'm like, oh my God, Taylor Swift is coming to Denver. I click on the link. It has an exclusive code. I got 4 tickets. For $105 to Taylor Swift. And I'm thinking I'm going to take my niece. I think I'm going to take my niece, my daughter, my sister-in-law, and myself, because we all love Taylor Swift. I knew when I bought it that Chris was not going to care. He's not going to go to Taylor Swift. I knew that, right?
No.
Not even for a second. So I texted my sister-in-law the last night and this morning, and she's like, "Oh my God, you got tickets to Taylor Swift? This is great. Yes, I'll go." Da 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 da. And then within like a half an hour, she called me and she's like, "This isn't Taylor Swift. She's not going on tour. I basically bought tickets to a dance party downtown Denver."
Oh yeah.
Yes. And it's like this. It looks like maybe a rave. I don't really know. It's really really bad. But so we're gonna make it.
Was there wine involved?
No.
Was there wine involved in this?
No. Maybe one glass.
I'd start blaming it on the wine. Be like, it was the wine's fault.
Maybe one glass. No. I thought Taylor Swift was coming to Denver, and I was so stinking excited that I wanted to go. Looks like what?
May I?
Just
Can I interject?
You thought you got four.
Yeah, I thought
Taylor
it was a
Swift
really good deal.
Although I'm not saying I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, because I appreciate, a good songwriter and musician, and I appreciate her.
Yep.
And I even, and my girls love her. So of course it's not my jam.
Would
but
you go to Taylor Swift?
for my girls and with my girls, of course.
Okay.
However, you could not get one ticket for that price. So you're not new.
I know, I'm not new.
You're
I'm not new. That's a fun fact that we'll talk about on my side here.
Although I will say that Live Nation is not very Mac friendly, and we are only Mac users.
No, Live Nation got me in. It's Access that doesn't like me.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's a whole nother thing.
My bad, Live Nation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Live Nation.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Sorry.
my Taylor. Thank you for my Taylor Swift dance party tickets. And I'm sorry. I'm gonna find a sweet outfit. Boots on the street's gonna be wearing some fun sequins.
Oh yeah.
Boots.
Yep. And then I'll let you know how this whole dance party thing works out. It's in September, so either way. But
you might be partying till 4 a.m. You might be like, oof.
I got a ride.
Get a
Somebody's driving me home that night. I've got my friend Rhea as my driver that evening because I already know how that's going to play out.
Okay.
But yeah, so I wanted to kind of talk about real estate stuff today. We have kind of a game plan on a couple of things, but before we dive into all of that, I wanted to actually prove what I was working on last night online at 8:00 at night, which was what is that?
That's the dance party you're going to.
It is. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that.
Yeah.
You guys are just jealous. Go to this. Turn the music down. Go to the browser screen for me.
I thought you would like it.
Yeah. So
Yeah. You're gonna like it.
We added this new technology for our business, for our brokers, for our brokerage, for our clients, for our sellers, for our buyers, for
everybody,
for everything kind of real estate related. And I was working on this platform last night, this pre-listing consultation for an appointment that I'm going on tomorrow, and I was having a heck of a time loading some of the content because of the Mac Safari versus Google Chrome browser, and it won't load and won't save. But I wanted to kind of just show everybody what we can do for people here, which is a listing consultation, kind of a portfolio or an introduction to ourselves and our business and our company and what we can do for our clients, and as a way for the seller or the appointment that we're going on to be able to contact us, ask us any question, and review everything that we went over in case it gets to be kind of too much when we're there in person, because it's really overwhelming. You're about to rip your life apart, kind of the Band-Aid coming right off. But it has a fun little seller guide that we put together. I've got a CMA on here, what we offer our clients, our exclusive service, what a marketing video would look like for your house, a listing contract agreement, and a seller advisory statement. So it kind of goes through the Colorado Association of Realtors, what they tell sellers to kind of look for with contracts and what to expect during a transaction. It's not the most interesting read, but it will lie out what it looks like when you're selling your house from beginning to end. And it's not, if you want a good nighttime reading story, that would be something fun to read if you're thinking about selling your house. I can't get this picture picture to
or
update.
Taylor Swift tickets.
Yeah, yep, exactly. Listing photo samples, and then also a little like thank you to the clients. It's how to contact us. I got to put, another broker, namely this guy on here. And then this has the opportunity to put client testimonials about what our clients have to say about us. And I wanted to shout out John and Vanessa, who wrote this really, you can see how long this is right now.
Really touched.
Really,
so
really
you.
nice.
For these guys.
Really
yeah,
nice
awesome.
review / experience that they had with us. And at the end of the transaction, after we closed their property, they told us that they were working with another agent prior to getting referred to us. And it was really interesting to hear their experience on the pushy nature that person had, and how they felt walking away from it, and how
we knew the person.
Yeah, well, that's neither here nor there, but yes, we that is a fact, and how genuine and heartfelt like their words were. So really nice for them to say that. I mean, look at how long this is. I won't read it.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, they shout out, their lender, and said that we kind of had to switch gears at the end of the transaction, switch lenders.
Let's give it up for Kelly on that one.
Yeah, so Kelly Murphy with Cross Country Mortgage. Yeah, like she
wouldn't have been possible without
she
her.
rocked it. She saved
no
the
doubt.
day. She came in and like picked up the pieces when it fell down, and it really meant the world.
We will link her information below.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
Because she is absolutely awesome. She's helped us out so many times I can't even count.
Yeah.
And it's always like, she's just so easy and go-to, and I think that, if you're looking for lending, she can definitely help you out. So we'll link to her information down below. Sure.
So it was just really nice.
Yeah, the part that comes out of all that is, our vision as a brokerage, and as what we do in our business every day, is we're trying to create raving fans.
Oh yeah.
And that testimonial is showing that you created raving fans. And and that's what we want, right? We want people to sing from the mountaintops and say, Shannon and Chris and Kelly Murphy took amazing care of us. And we want that to be what they walk away with, not the negative.
Not the negative. I've read some horror stories recently about experiences with clients with different real estate agents and vice versa. But either way, it's an experience from beginning to end. And I think our focus in general, as a team, as individuals, as a company, all of that is to really build relationships with our clients. And at the end of the transaction, we've gained a friend, a family member, somebody that we're going to carry with us for the rest of our lives. And it's not transactional where we're done, we close it, we're never going to talk to you again. Like, I continue to follow up with our people. I know we all do, because we honestly care. And, like, how's the house? What's going on? What, how's grandma? Whatever the scenario is. So I just wanted to, share with everybody that who you work with, whether it's a doctor, your real estate agent, your car dealer, it matters. Like the way that you you're treated, all of those things, it matters.
Well, let's talk about that a little bit, because, it kind of goes back to like where we came from, all of us,
right?
And all of us, have a service industry, hospitality background, where we just want to take care of people, and we are rewarded by that. We like to get, we like that feeling. That's what we base our core values as a company on, is like giving the customer the best experience.
The golden rule.
And yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And
right. That's 100%.
And I very much feel that we treat this in every transaction like, like you would treat like the golden rule. Like we
treat others how you want to be treated, in case you needed to know.
And this is not just like one experience. These are just documented experiences. I can say we do this across the board.
Absolutely.
Everybody. Everyone who I've done business with is my true friend. I truly, care for them like family members. I know that everybody, it's the same across the board.
Absolutely.
We love our people.
Absolutely.
No doubt.
That's kind of talk about our history and how we came to be Colorado Native Realty, because we get asked that. How'd you get into real estate? How do you guys know each other? And you kind of touched on it a little bit. So let's roll into that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean the big piece, and I mean I'll kind of lead off. I started when I bought my first house. I was 18, and the reason I bought it was no one would lend to me, or I'm sorry, no one would rent to me, but they would lend me money to buy a house. And I love the fact of fixing houses up. I love all that stuff, and Carrie along the way has been along for that ride, and she doesn't love it as much as I do. But when we worked together. I was with Chili's for 22 years. Shannon and I worked together. Chris was he was delivering beer and a salesperson and doing a bunch of other pieces in the hospitality side of that. But when I went into real estate, I focused 100% on just investors, and I only looked at investors because that's who I related with the most, because that's how I kind of started into real estate. What I realized was, we were leaving a lot of people on the table that didn't necessarily have the opportunity to get properties off market, things like that. One day when I was having lunch with Shannon, she had told me that she had, left Chili's, and then she had left another job. And I literally, on the way home, I didn't even talk to Shannon about it. I just called Carrie and I said, I don't know how I'm going to work this out, but I am going to offer Shannon the job because she's going to light it up. She's going to take amazing care of people, and that's who I want to build the brand around. And so that's really how it started. And then, as time went on, Chris got more involved in it. He wasn't loving what he was doing.
Right.
And, we've evolved, we were a team for a long time. And then, what it kind of led to was giving them ownership and all of us having an equal say and stuff. And that's where Colorado Native, we really have looked at what do we want to do and how do we want to deliver that piece. And so that's kind of my background.
Were born. That's when we were born. Colorado Native Realty was born.
Yeah.
And we 100%. Said, let's go for a little rodeo ride.
And I feel like, we are very much like, the reason that we are Colorado Native is because we are Colorado Natives. Brian and I were born and raised here. Shannon has lived here long enough to be an adopted native, as Brian puts it. Without a doubt, she's been here.
Fun fact: I am from North Dakota.
North Dakota.
The Great Plains.
The Great Plains. If you want to go up and go fishing,
get some lefse.
Go for a quiet drive.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes with the hustle and bustle out there, it's not looking so bad.
It's not looking bad, really. Yeah. I can't lie about that. But yes,
anyway,
I've
been
Colorado,
here
since 2000.
Which is, Colorado Native.
Yep.
That's where it came from, and I think that we incorporate our values and our love for just all things Colorado.
Yep.
And it shows. It shows in our marketing. It shows in all of our merch.
The things that we'd like to do.
The things that we do, and the things that we promote.
Yeah.
The people who we choose to support. All those things.
Well, and surround ourselves with, too.
Right. Yeah.
I think that's a big part of our business, and I don't look at this as like a job. I've never looked at this as like a job because it's always been so much fun.
Well,
and it's an adrenaline rush.
Well, and we are very much a family. You guys can get that. You guys know that Brian and Shannon and myself have known each other for so long that we are definitely family. And I feel everyone on our brokerage is the same way too. Yep. So if you're looking for that family atmosphere, you don't have that family atmosphere, you're not getting that at the office, take a look, give us a call. I mean, seriously.
Or if you're thinking about real estate and you don't really know how to dip your toe in the sand or water, we can kind of guide you for that too. We get asked that a lot. Yeah. Like, how do I get my license?
We've got the best mentors out there. And when I say that, I'm speaking, of course, of like Brian. He
started it all. Yeah, he started it all for us. That's for sure, because it was really inspirational. I think when we initially met for lunch, like all those years ago, I didn't have a job. Chris might have been working in beer at that time, and we bought a drone. We bought a drone, and we're like, "Let's call Brian. We can do real estate pictures with the drone." And we went and had sushi, and I don't like sushi.
That was a cool pipe dream.
I don't like sushi. I'm sorry, Brian, I don't like it. And I remember going,
That's all right.
I don't really think that we're going to take pictures with the drone. Like, that didn't sound right. And then, you know, I think we just like reconnected after a few years of not really staying in touch. And then, you know, the ball started kind of rolling from there. But to kind of sum that up, you know, a lot of people are, you know, they watch your lives online and you have conversations when you're out in the market and, you know, out at a restaurant and whatever, talking to the person next to you at the bar. You're like, what do you do? How do I do that? Blah, blah, blah. You know, you just kind of connect with people. And I really do feel like that is a question that we get a lot. And I can name of at least 5 people recently that has said, how do I get my real estate license? Recently, well, you got to get a class. You got to start this. You got to be prepared to like join a team or a brokerage and hang your license there for 2 years. Well, and what does that all look like?
I can tell you that there's nobody better to have in your corner if you're looking to get your real estate license than Shannon Krecklow.
Oh,
she is so helpful. She knows what it's like. She's, I mean, just great. So if you're looking to get your real estate license, you know, we've got the resources to help you.
That's funny because I'm going to read what John said because he said something really nice in my thing about me. I got to find it. He called me a hard charger, and I was like, I don't even know what the heck that means.
It sums it up, girl. If you just think about it for a minute.
Yeah,
you are a hard charger.
I had to be like, look at it and be like a hard charger. But he basically said I was born. He said I was born to do this. He was like, I woke up and I was like born to be in real estate. And I was like, kind of, if you knew my grandpa and my history and all the things that like we've accomplished in the last 20 years of our lives, like, yes, I guess it kind of was born to do this, but it's not a job, it's a lifestyle. Like I remember
many years ago.
Yeah.
Shannon's Papa Tony, I don't know what's going on with our camera autofocusing like that, but I remember many years ago your Papa Tony saying, you know, I mean, and this was a man who still to this day, even though he's no longer with us, owns a good portion of North Dakota, that state we were talking about, and was so
smart,
incredible, and smart, and gifted, and you know, he just told us that, you know, invest in real estate. They're not making any more of it.
They're not making any more of it.
And I know that that's something that you guys have probably heard, but when you really think about it, it's true.
He always said, buy something you can touch, buy something you can put your feet on, and, you know, like a line in the sand, if you will. And I never got it. I was like, but now I'm like, oh, I get it, Papa. I get it. Yeah. It's crazy how that just switches.
I use that quote probably 100 times a week. They're not making more land. They're not.
They're
you know
not.
what I mean? So I love that. My other favorite one from him was your education. It can't be taken away.
Yep.
And
he drilled that.
He was a component, like a huge, you know, real estate investor and owner, and was all about education because
he's got some more fun phrases that I could throw out there. I don't know how PG they are.
The plow one. What's the plow?
I don't remember that one. Whenever we get in the car and we'd like go anywhere, I'd have to look at it. It was on his checkbook. The plow and the sow. It's basically reap what you sow.
It was really
on his thing. But we get in the car and we go anywhere. Like everybody's loaded up in this van or pickup truck or whatever the heck we were driving. And he's like, and we're off like a broken bra. Like, and my grandpa's saying this in the car. I'm like, you're so weird. Like, just drive to the diner, get some pancakes. Like, that's what we're supposed to do right now. Or take me to Applebee's. I don't care. Like, pick one. Like, I don't need
good
to
in the neighborhood.
Yeah, eat good in the neighborhood. Yeah, or go get some Chili's baby back ribs. Or call us, or call us
I
if
want
you.
my baby back.
Yeah.
Yep. It's so funny.
Barbecue sauce.
I'm sorry, Chili's is not as good as it once was, but
I don't know that it was ever. I mean, well, I guess when they actually like cooked the food and it wasn't the kitchen of the future.
Yeah, I love some egg rolls. Yeah, don't. Don't. We love Chili's X-Teen. We love it.
Oh, we love our people.
We love our
we love all the people.
Yes, no doubt.
Everything else is
Yeah. So either way, we just kind of wanted to share a little background of our history together today.
It's been a good one.
And how that kind of came about. And then like we talked about a little bit, we just touched on it. If you're thinking about getting into real estate, if you know anybody that's thinking about getting into real estate, if you have questions about how that looks, if you want to talk to us about our brokerage and how to join, we're happy to have conversations around that. And we would love to. I mean, we really are a boutique-based brokerage that focuses on having fun and being who you are and doing a good job and making sure you're taking good care of your clients, all in the same
and being supported. We are all
and
about
supportive. Yes,
helping you,
grow
with your accountability, helping you with things that you need to, stay on track with, and helping you be a better agent.
Yep. So, if you need an accountability partner, I'll do that. I'll do it. It's not fun for anybody, but I'll do it.
No. Well, and business plans and, everything from marketing strategies to, being, hand holding almost to the point of, we show open houses, right? We show like a listing appointment, a buyer appointment.
Yeah.
And
like we go with you on that. That's awesome.
Like we have native level service, and knowledge. Like we've lived here for 40 plus years, and we know what's going on. Like, we know how it works.
And then shout out to Sandy, your mother-in-law, Brian, too, who was your mentor. And look what she accomplished in her real estate space and her investments and all of the things that she's done. She's been, since joining forces with this, like watching what she's done in her space and what is possible.
Hashtag goals.
Hashtag goals. Yeah. Level up.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
Glow up. Yeah. Whatever. How to kind of accomplish that and make it a reality. That's really
she's a lot
incredible.
Like Papa Tony.
Yes.
I mean, no doubt about it. I mean,
But don't mess with her on Tuesdays. If it's Bridge Day, don't mess with her.
Yeah, it's Bridge Day.
Yeah. If it's Bridge Day,
nothing's getting done.
Nobody's going to be happy. Don't call her. Don't.
Just call Shannon on those days. Shannon will field those phone calls for you on Bridge Days.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. Awesome. So thanks, Sandy, for, starting that. Thanks, Papa Tony. Thanks to everybody for being there with us. Yeah.
We have concierge level service. We've got knowledge of, 40 plus years of living here, watching these great cities grow, being a part of it, and we're all about Colorado. So
and real estate experience. This is not a hobby. Yeah. This is not a hobby for us. This is not something that we do every once in a while. It's not a gimmick. We are out there
the real deal.
Hustling all day, every day. All day, every day. So, that's the real deal. Holyfield right there. It's real talk.
And I think that's what is needed to be successful, both as an agent in this industry or a client. Like,
absolutely.
You need a team like that on your side, and you're very lucky if you have one. And if you don't, then give us a call.
Yep. Big bucks, no whammies.
Yep. Big bucks, no whammies.
Big bucks, no whammies.
You guys are awesome.
Let's go back to the dance party.
What's the date on that? September what?
I'm not telling.
Pew, pew, pew.
Wrap it. Close it up.
All right. Hey, it's been awesome. Thank you for joining us on this amazing, journey. This was a good one today. Yep. I love this one today.
I hope you guys like it. If you have questions, you know what to do. Give us a call. Call us. Call me.
We appreciate you.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for watching, y'all.
Bye.